Hi there guys, and welcome to another Train Sim 2017 video. Today we're on the Just Trains, Newcastle to Edinburgh. This is another CH scenario, so it's another Chris scenario. This is the 2 Alpha 161302 Metro Centre to Morpeth. So we'll wait for the blab to come up. I'm sure there will be one. Oh, instrument lights are on there. We want a headlight on right. We want our marker lights on. Good afternoon, driver. Today you're in charge of 2 Alpha 16, which is a 1302 Metro Centre Morpeth service operated by Northern Rail. Start from just outside Newcastle, prepare your train and proceed towards platform 3. Calling points are Newcastle, Manners, Cramlington and Morpeth. Oakley dokley. Take our tail off. I thought I put my instrument lights on. Excellent. I always end up never going quite far enough with that. There we go. It's like 4 along, isn't it? Just put a little bit more on for the hill start. So the livery is a Super Alps one, I think. For some reason my destination indicator isn't working though, which I'm sure it should be. So I'm not quite sure what that issue is, but I love the lights. The way he does the lights on these new reskins is awesome. So you should notice a slightly improved frame rate. I'm not going to tell you what setting I've changed. I would like you guys to comment in below and tell me if you notice what it is that's changed. If you don't notice it, I'm not putting it back because I am loving it. I am about to cross this bridge at 28 frames per second. I've got it limited at the moment. I've got my limiter set at 30 frames per second. So, spectacular, really. I'm very happy. So let's see if you guys notice. If you notice and you go, oh no, that looks rubbish, then I'll put it back. But if you don't, I'm not. Oh god, yeah, it's meant to be at 20 there. What have we got in here? Knowing Chris will have something interesting. So we've got 185 over there, 220 there. Coming into Newcastle Station at 29 frames per second, that's like unheard of. Excellent. So what have we got? 185, 220. So this 185, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, is actually, that's really loud here, it's actually a repaint of the Great Eastern 360. I shall put a link for that if I still have it in the description below. God, Chris, how long are we kicking about in Newcastle for, mate? 5 minutes. and have a little look around Newcastle. I've actually just today booking a ticket, just a one-way ticket back from Newcastle at the end of July. It was actually cheaper for me to go first class than it was standard. Hard life that, isn't it? There's that 185 offler. It does make a racket. I've never driven it. I would think it is. I think it can be driven. I think you've got to press P or something to get it going. But I'd guess it's best suited for AI. As you can kind of see. Does alright though, doesn't it? Fills a gap. Oh, on 67 there, didn't notice that. And the maple leaf livery. Do you notice that? I think it's one of the very few liveries that the 67 does look nice in. The Colas, I think Colas suits them as well. I think it's that quite utilitarian front. I think suits that full yellow sort of style. I'd like to see one in full network rail yellow, if I'm honest. Got a little pacer coming in. Guessing that's going to be coming in here. So this is sort of like a, what do they call it? Call it rail fanning mode. So American, isn't it? So American. Rail fanning. Sounds something slightly dirty. Oh no, it's going round. Quick, catch the P, sir. Catch the P, sir. So yeah, sorry, I was saying I've booked a first class ticket from Newcastle to Cambridge. It's cost me the princely sum of £31. And that's because we're driving up on the Saturday, but my brother's staying till the Monday. But I've got to be back for work. And there's no better place I really like to be hungover than on a train in first class. Be weekend menu. So that'll be plenty of sandwiches. Some Corky's crisps. And bottles of Harrogate spring water and Coke. Nothing wrong with that. I haven't actually looked. I know Virgin changed their menu recently. So I'm just looking it up now. Right, our last minute. Come on! 15 seconds. So I didn't do my an NRN radio test call. I can't remember this one actually.
Hello, Ian, test message from 156 NRN radio, over.
Message received, loud and clear, over.
Thanks for that, message.
I just really like that, I don't know why. So we're stopping at Manners, I think, aren't we? Yep. So yeah, what was I looking at before we stopped? Weekend menu for Virgin Trains. What can I expect? So I'm going to be coming about 2 o'clock so I can get a hoisin and duck wrap, an extra egg and rocket sandwich, and Corker's Simply Sea Salt hand-cooked crisps, or a lemon and poppy seed muffin. Nah, bring back that banana maple thing they had. That thing was special. If you didn't have that and they've stopped doing it, you've lost out. I think they had something, did they have something like James Martin or someone that did the menu for him in the end? Yeah, and I'll probably will have a beer, even though I do have to pay for it. If you go first class Monday to Friday with Virgin Trains East Coast, you I forgot I was stopping. Lucky this thing stops on a penny. Alcohol's actually included. And being a bit of a drinker myself, if I was going up on the Saturday, I'd have brought my own tinnies on with me. In fact, I don't ever do a train journey, I don't really think, without a drink. Unless I'm with the kids, even then I might just have one. But drinks-wise, I get Andronica's Arabica coffee, developed with James Martin beer blended in Peterborough. That's not... Come on, Peterborough's nothing to be proud of, particularly, is it? You didn't go out your way and go, oh, better buy that coffee, it was blended in Peterborough. But, specialty pucker tea, Earl Grey, 3 mint, matcha green and chamomile. Matcha, isn't that Japanese thing? They're like matcha Kit Kats, don't they? Got a sneaking suspicion something's going on with the sounds on this 156. Might be because the reskin hasn't got the packs installed, don't know. I can have hot chocolate, orange or apple juice, Harrogate Springs, still or sparkling water, Coca-Cola or Diet Coke, lemonade. So yeah, that's me pretty happy. And I will be rough, it's my cousin's birthday. So I don't expect I'll be in bed much before sort of 6 in the morning. I think my train's at just after 2, sometime after 2. And I'm doing it slightly differently this time. I have done this before, but what I usually do is change at Peterborough and then get down to Cambridge, but this time I'm going down to Stevenage and then going back up to, well, across to Cambridge. And I might even stay on the train to Cambridge North. You never know. So for those of you that don't know, Cambridge North Station opened yesterday, which will be Sunday the 21st of May. I was desperate to get there myself. I had the kids all day, my wife was at college, and I thought, oh, I'll take the kids up, get my brother to drop me off, and we'll get the train back to Cambridge. But my day didn't really work out that way. It was a friend of mine was having a barbecue for his birthday, so I ended up going there instead. But actually a French friend of mine, and I will call her the French friend because that's what she is, she's bloody brilliant. But anyway, her husband is a little bit of a train geek as well, and she texts me, it's like going, oh, we're at Cambridge Station, I was expecting to see you there. And at work I have this quite famous red t-shirt, I can't remember where I got it from, it's just got a giant burger on it, and she sent me this message like 10 minutes later going that there's loads of your train geeks here, there's even one wearing your t-shirt. I was like, cool. I was pleased. So what we got, a 91 set, oh my god, look at that. A full 91 set that is complete. Me and Chris have actually just spent the last, I came out to the shed at about 9:30. It is now 38 minutes past 11 and this is the first snow I've started because I've literally been doing things like this. Sorting out that, which is lovely. We've got some Pacers, some 156s and a 185 in Heaton. Anything down that side? Nah. I know he tries to keep Heaton Depot quite empty just because it's a bit of a frame rate eater. So here we go, full blown Sprinter thrash. That picture there, because this is a Super Alps repaint, if any of you actually see Albie's actual profile picture, it is, I think, of that cat, I think it is that picture. Got a little bit stuttery there. So that's quite a cool little touch, I quite like that. Strike action, oh SpaghettiOs, we're striking again. Please visit our website for more information on which services will run during the disruption. I like a little touch like that, it's quite cool, isn't it? Also hoovered out the shed today, did a little bit of a spring clean before all the insulation and stuff's got going. And I hoovered about 1 billion cobwebs out, and I'm just currently sitting here watching a spider making another really quite big cobweb. But the spider itself has got to be tiny. I might even actually post the picture of the clean desk on the Facebook group, which I'll stick in the link below if you want to join. Thanks again to those of you that have joined that recently the past couple of weeks. I think we've basically doubled inside. Doubled inside? Well, I have actually, I've put on a bit of weight. But no, I've doubled in size, group-wise and physically. What we got coming now? Another 220 or 221. I say 220 in the generic sense. It should really just say Voyager. Two loud bangs heard at Manchester Arena described as explosions. Uh-oh. Let's hope that's nothing too nasty. It's one of Ariana Grande's concerts. Saying there's people covered in blood, but it could be a blown speaker. My hunch is that if it is a blown speaker, people have panicked, bless them, and a bit of trampoline's gone on. Well, all the best, Manchester. It's not generally a city that takes things like this very nicely. It's pretty hardcore, Manchester. City I do like. Timings are looking a little tight, to be fair. I too braked incredibly early. So as per usual, I'm going to try and hit that platform ramp at about 20. Not far off, I'll take that. So this is Cramlington. Again, a place I've been through but never been to in real life. I like the way that's on a cant there, that's pretty. I am loving this frame rate. Absolutely loving it. I'm noticing what it is, and I'm noticing it pretty badly what it is. But if you guys don't, I'm happy. And if it does work and you don't notice it, in a couple of days I'll tell you what it is. And for those of you that are watching this video in the future, I will pin the comment. Sorry guys, been a little bit quiet. I'm just trying to catch up on what's happened in Manchester, really. I shouldn't really, because there's going to be nothing worth reading just yet. So we're not far out of Morpeth yet. Famous Morpeth, the Morpeth curve. I can link this into trains now, so Network Rail are saying that trains out of Manchester Victoria Station were blocked. So what does that mean? Does that mean people have just spilled out onto it, or does that mean that something has happened and the tracks are blocked? Strange. This will probably be very old news to you by the time you all see this. It's weird to think, isn't it, that they still keep 75-mile-an-hour units on this section of the East Coast Main Line. Like, I mean, even 90 must free up a bit of space, or another path or something. But I'm sure with the 170s cascaded, these will start slipping off to more secondary routes. I can't wait to have one preserved, to be fair to you. Be a little while yet, I think. It's weird, we all have the 101s now and first gen DMUs. It would be cool to have a second gen. So cheap to operate. My guess is they'll be quite cheap still to get parts for, quite easy still to get parts for. There's nothing really to them. Oh, a bit bumpy there. This route was a bit famous when it first came out for pretty sharp bumps in the track, but a lot of the hot fixes they've done since have improved it dramatically. It's a route I really enjoy. I think this is my first sort of slow stopping service I've done on it though. And that's what I quite like about Chris's scenarios. They sort of give you a taste of doing something you wouldn't normally do. But it's still real to life. Prototypical. Getting the fixed AWS warning for the Morpeth curve. an enjoyable little run. I was going to do a Wherry Line scenario, I was going to do a Royston scenario, Royston to King's Cross or King's Cross Royston. And I thought, nah, get me out on Morpeth Curve. That's cool. Just when we stop them, we're taking it into the DMU reverse by the looks of things. Just gonna have a look. Where's it up here? Oh, I've never actually been up here. Don't know where that goes either. Where would that head to? No idea. It's quite a nice station, Morpeth, as well. You're just going to take your life in your hands when you live here, though. Not so much these days, but there's countless crashes. And these gardens here, pitch 86s lying in there. It's all sorts. Like 2 or 3 of them have been due to drivers being drunk as well. It's quite weird. Now you need to shunt the train over to DMU, reversing siding to finish things off. No problem. So we're ECS from here, that's fine. Cool, see this is a nice little end to it as well. It's not often you get to put the train to bed. I know it wouldn't be staying here overnight. Well, I don't know, do they stable trains here overnight? Possible, I suppose. Excellent. I really enjoyed that. Nice little run. So, as always, guys, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the video. I'm very close to 1,000 subscribers. I'd like to make it to that 1,000 soon. Well done, driver. Enjoy the rest of your day. Job done. Should have read that the other way around, but you know what I'm like. Not always quick off the mark. So, yeah, if we could get it up to 1,000, that would be great. So do please share it, like it, tell your friends. Thanks ever so much, guys, and catch you soon.